Happy Easter, everyone. And to celebrate Easter, I'm going to be talking about the Bugs Bunny cartoon, Easter Yeggs. This was introduced to me back in 1990. During the 80s, I did catch Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig cartoons, but only on Saturday morning. When I discovered TNT, that's how I learned about Fraggle Rock. And after Fraggle Rock, they played Bugs Bunny and Pals. And this showed all the shorts that they did not show on Saturday morning, the Bugs Bunny and Tweety show, because that was my main source for the Looney Tunes. This one showed a bunch of them that I hadn't seen yet, because these were older. And the one that that caught my attention the most was actually Yosemite Sam's introduction. But there was another one that did catch my attention, and that was Easter Yeggs. Basically, it was released in 1947, so next year will be the episode's 80th anniversary. The cartoon is, I think, notable for being the first Bugs Bunny cartoon to take place on a holiday, and it makes sense that it would be Easter. The Easter Bunny. This cartoon is notable for having a character that I do believe only appeared once until years later, whenever they started bringing him back, and that's the Dead End Kid. He's the character that I'm pretty sure everybody remembers from this the most. The cartoon opens up with Bugs Bunny reading an adult book called How to Multiply until he hears crying. He hides a book because he doesn't want anyone to notice that he's reading it. He then meets the Easter Bunny, who looks exhausted. He has bags under his eyes and everything. He tells Bugs that his feet are killing him, so Bugs volunteers to take the job. And then the Easter Bunny reveals that every year he tricks some dumb rabbit into doing his job for him. Well, Bugs is off, skipping and singing in a happy tone voice, till he goes to the wrong house, the one house that he should never have gone to. Actually, there's two houses he should never go to. This is the first. The Dead End Kid lives there. You see that little brat sucking on a pistol, a gun, in a soapbox? And when Bugs gives him the Easter egg, he splats it in his face and starts saying his signature line, "I want Easter egg, I want Easter egg, I want Easter egg, I want Easter egg." When Bugs is wiping the egg yolk off his face, they're real eggs. They're not actually candy and all that stuff, like what I would always get. He bites Bugs on the leg. The two rumble, but before they do that, Bugs starts talking to him. But if you pay attention, when you hear Bugs' voice, his mouth isn't moving. Like in Madam Web. They rumble. There's that cartoon dust cloud. You see Bugs on the ground and Claire's pounding his fist as the Dead Kid is bending his leg back. The dust cloud appears again. And this time the Dead Kid swallows him around and slams him. Bugs grabs him and starts yelling at him. And then the kid's like, "Oh, he broke my little arm. He broke my arm." That's when his mother and I'm guessing brothers, or I don't know who they were, two bulldog-looking guys, these giants. The mother, it took me till just a few days ago to finally realize that was a woman, because I didn't notice the character was wearing a dress. It's the one with the pipe. They aim those guns. Bugs gives that innocent smile, leaves, and when they fire at him, they shoot through the door and stay out. Those giant guns actually shoot pretty small bullets. They're huge. Bugs is calling it quits with the Easter Bunny, won't let him, and then he's like, "You'll give the Easter Bunny a bad name." Bugs tries again, only this time he's grumpy, but that's when he goes to Elmer Fudd's house, the second house he should not have gone to. Elmer is there waiting for him, and he says, all kind and friendly, when the Easter Bunny gets here, bang! Easter Bunny stew! He actually wants to kill the Easter Bunny and make stew out of him! Well, Plan 1 is disguising himself as a baby with a double-barrel shotgun in there, but when Bugs gives him an egg, Bugs thinks history's going to repeat, so he just claps Elmer's hands together, splatting it on him, and then leaves, and Elmer never even goes for his gun for some reason. Wasn't that the trap? Next, Elmer has the world's longest water hose. He goes far away, he digs a trap, floods it with water. No, wait, not yet. He waits for Bugs to show up, and when Bugs shows up, he falls in. Then Elmer fills it with water with that hose that is very long. But when it fills up, there's now a raft in there, and Bugs just goes floating down this log that's in front of it. Elmer goes after him, and they come out of the tunnel of love. Of course, Elmer finally wakes up and realizes, what the heck am I doing? He gets his gun out, but Bugs decides to take his hat and do a magic trick, smashing his watch. Stay back, son. I'll hit your face. He says the magic word. I don't realize the watch did not repair, so tosses it. The parts make this giant, loud noise. How heavy were those parts? That thing was like that big. And, well, he offers to saw someone in half, and he goes, "You got a saw?" Elmer just aims the gun in his face. Bugs slaps it away and walks off. Elmer doesn't do anything except get mad. After that, we get the big climax. Oh, wait. First, Bugs is trying to get away from the Easter Bunny. And he does pull the Easter Bunny out of the hat, who keeps telling Bugs he has more eggs to deliver. But when Bugs is trying to get away from him, the Easter Bunny pulls a rope. He hits it, spins around, and when he gets up, he says without his mouth moving, "Which way did he go? Which way did he go?" The Easter Bunny gives him his basket, said he went that way. Don't forget your eggs. Well, Bugs goes to one house, Elmer's there. He goes to another house, Elmer's there. He goes to another house, "I want you steak, I want you." Oh, no! The dead-end kids in that one. Then he goes to one more house. He sees Elmer charge him. He shuts the door. Elmer slams through it, hit it. His head goes right through it. Bugs then sees this as an advantage. He paints his head like an Easter egg, whistles for the dead-end kid. The dead-end kid starts beating Elmer with a hammer. "I want you steak, I want you steak, I want you." Hey, cut it out. Elmer just runs off with the kid on him and never even makes an attempt to grab him and throw him. And that's when Bugs sees the Easter Bunny one last time, and he's like, "Oh, that dumb bunny forgot to deliver one more egg." Well, he has to do it himself, but he picks up, there's a fuse coming out of it. I'm assuming that it belonged to the Dead End family. They must have just dropped it when they broke into that house. That was not their house. Elmer was breaking in other houses as well. 3! Well, Bugs gets a match, lights the fuse, blows the Easter Bunny up, and while he's hanging from a branch, throughout the episode, the Easter Bunny says, "Remember, keep smiling." So, Bugs then says, "Remember, Doc, keep smiling," and then it ends. Oh, man, it's a good Easter Bunny episode. Well, Bugs Bunny cartoon. Well, Bugs Bunny Easter cartoon. Probably the only one. I don't know if he had any others. But if you haven't seen it, check it out. I found it on Facebook when I wanted to watch it again. And yeah, it's funny. The Dead End Kid's the best part. And yeah, oh man. I hope you all have a great Easter. We had to do our early today because issues to it tomorrow. Bad weather, mainly. Oh man, it was already pouring when we went to where we had lunch today, and I'm still full from that sandwich I ate. Once again, happy Easter, and I hope you get plenty of chocolate candies, especially chocolate bunnies. Yeah, boy.